This episode of Mid-Ohio Rock Show is brought to you by Two Cousins Pizza Company. Located at 103 North Main Street in downtown Mansfield, Two Cousins offers the best pizza, subs, and stromboli in the area at family-friendly prices. Check out their website at twocousinspizzaco.com. And Niemiec Digital Media, providing award-winning video production and photography. You can learn more about us at our Facebook page, our Instagram, or at our website, midohiodigitalmedia.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Mid-Ohio Rock Show. I'm Tommy Barnes. Thanks a ton for joining us, by the way. We're in a downtown Shelby at a really cool place. Used to be a bank. It's now called the Vault Wine Bar. And hanging out with my buddy, Mr. Ed.
Happy to be here, Tommy, man. It's been a while. We're here tonight talk about these kids. We've got these kids here. One of them hangs out at gas stations, I guess.
I saw that. You know, something about the ice. I don't know. Maybe we should just make him in the ice. I saw this video, like you did, probably about a week ago, of Curtis over here. First off, loved the 5150 guitar, the Van Halen guitar. Great touch with that, but man, what got you out there playing that night?
Well, we just got back from band practice, and my mom said we need to get some money, so they put me out there and put me out my playing.
You should see the equipment he's been buying since he's been hanging out.
Yeah, I was going to say,
funny,
that's pretty cool. You know, Ed, why don't you go ahead and introduce the band here?
I can do that. This band is kind of an interesting story. The one in yellow and black hair, that would be my daughter, Julia.
Julia.
Thought I'd call her Gloria just to see what she'd do. That'd be Julia, my youngest daughter. And former breakfast mate of yours.
Yeah, I know. We used to hang out down at the Coney Island having pancakes, and I think one of the funniest stories I have about that was you're ordering your pancakes, you got to have the ready whip, you got to have the bacon, everything's got to be just right, including the chocolate milk with the bendy straw, right? Yep. So I'm sitting there just eating my Western omelet, you know, like any ordinary adult, and I hear, and I look over, she couldn't cut her pancakes. She's like 8 years old.
Yeah, she's pretty small. I've been smaller than that, actually.
I'm like, I forgot all about doing that for the kids. So I'm cutting your pancakes for you. But man, we had a blast doing that. It was a lot of fun. And then, of course, besides music, you went on to play golf. I know you're pretty proud about that. Going to state and everything about a year ago, wasn't it? Both years. Cool stuff.
Now the next kid is McCray Martin, his dad Paul.
Jazz guy?
Plays around, jazz bass man. And McCray does some gigs with his dad. You guys have like a Beatles thing that you guys do, which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's Glass Onion.
Glass Onion. So the kids, and you're going to be all of an 8th grader?
Yep.
Yeah, and this one, mine's going to be a junior. Curtis, we already talked, is going to be a freshman. And then we've got Quaylynn over here.
Yeah.
She's the old one in the group. She's going to be a senior.
Ontario. You know, one of Quaylynn's dreams, by the way, and if you're listening with the Cleveland Indians, this young lady would love to sing the national anthem. So if anybody from maybe Bobby D, or maybe
Bobby D,
get a hold of him. But I tell you, this young lady would be perfect for that gig, and maybe along the way, Quaylynn would get a chance. But I understand you love taking pictures and just real artsy and stuff like that.
I like taking pictures. I help my mom out a lot with photography jobs and all of that. And I like certain, I'll look at something and I'll be, ooh, that'd be a perfect photo op.
You know, Ed and I can tell you, think about all the photo galleries we did at radio, but you know what, you do that, you take 50 pictures and maybe 10 or 12 of them are really, really good.
Yeah.
But it's neat to have that eye, something just almost stops in your tracks.
One of the things that's cool about this band, just to give you a little background on the band, these three right here are kind of the nucleus of the band. They were in School of Rock at the Renaissance Theater, 2 years ago I think it was? And that's how these guys met and decided to form the band. And it's been pretty entertaining to see them progress as they've gone along. And I'll be honest, Tommy, they're actually pretty decent.
One of our buddies, Mike Martin, too. I know you hooked Julia. You got lessons from one of the best guitar players in the area with Mike. So that had to be pretty cool. But all of a sudden the bass guitars need to go from one to the other and learn different instruments.
Now, Curtis, I gotta ask because I've never asked you this, but how long have you been? I mean, you've been playing guitar. Tell me about the school that you're in. All right, so you guys had a band and stuff in school, and tell me how you got started with yours.
Well, I started lessons, and then we decided to go to the Richmond School of Academic Arts, and they had a rock ensemble there, so I joined that, and I played in that. But Quaylynn was in it for the summer ensemble, and we started going with that, and then my music teacher just talked about the Renaissance, and told me to join it, and I didn't know it was musical.
Yeah.
Where I would just play. So we decided to do that, and then I met these two, and we worked for a little bit, and then we needed a singer.
Yeah. And McCray, how long have you been playing guitar? By the way, Curtis, before I ask, how long have you been playing?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. How old are you now? All right, so you've been playing since you were about 8, 9 years old. You're only about 8, 9 years old now, right, McCray?
14 in about a week.
14 in about a week. And so how long have you been playing the drums?
Since I was 3.
Since you were 3.
You recall your dad playing a lot when you were a kid like that,
Yeah.
around the house and stuff. How cool is it to go from the kind of music you guys are playing, from Soundgarden to Elvis Presley, then you get into the jazz thing? It's a completely different technique and a different way you got to think about stuff.
I've been starting to get into more complicated things, stuff like that. I got into Frank Zappa, and he introduced me to the jazz world. So I got into things like John Coltrane, maybe one at home.
Right.
So Julia, since I know all about you, why don't you tell me about you? Because it's not like you got started in music.
Oh, well, that guy over there is a DJ, and so I've been kind of around music my whole life. I felt like picking up the guitar one day, so I started doing that. That kind of slowly started to die off because I never really got superbly good at it. I joined the band in Shelby, and I played alto sax, and then I went to soprano sax. And then one day, my sister decided she's going to try out for this musical at the Renaissance, and I get dragged along, and my dad says, "Go try out for this," and I'm like, okay, and so I did, and then I started to learn the bass by myself, and that's kind of music history.
You know, you bring up a good point, because Ed and I have had an opportunity, especially like the Renaissance Theater, to MC shows and be on that grand stage in Mansfield. And I certainly can recall you at about 33 pounds, him dragging you up there. You remember any of those early days of Dad taking you out on the stage and there's 1,400 people in front of you?
Not really, but kind
He
of.
embarrassed himself a lot, so it's probably good you didn't remember.
Still does.
They picked it up real quick. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, once again, we are hanging out. By the way, tell everybody where we are. We haven't announced where we're at tonight.
And we're at the Vault, and if you get to Shelby, it's a nice place. Ben and Cindy, they're doing a great job with this place. They always have stuff going on. In fact, on Tuesday nights, you might even see me here doing music trivia. But they usually have live music Thursday, Friday, and Saturday during summer out on the patio, which is where these kids will be here in just a little bit. And it's really a nice place. The food is really good. I mean, of course, if you like wine and beer and different things of that sort, they've got that too.
Yeah, he's talking about the Vault Wine Bar, downtown Shelby on Main Street, an old bank. You can't hardly miss it at all. Hey, I'm Tommy Barnes. Ed, thanks a ton for hanging out, man. I'll see you at the radio station probably sooner than later.
Sooner than later, that's
Matter
true.
of fact, speaking of that, we're going to get these kids on the radio doing a show on my show coming up here in a couple of weeks, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Looking forward to it myself.
Common Thread, check them out all over the world right now on Mid-Ohio Rock Show.